Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Engineering. I'm your king, Swagnilla Ice. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's great to be recording another episode of Creative Engineering once again. This episode, I want to be doing something new, something different. So we're going to be building I'm going to be building the Supporters Hall. In case you don't know what the Supporters Hall is, I would also like to thank those of you who chose to also to follow me on to follow me on Rumble or subscribing to me on YouTube over the holidays. I really appreciate it. And let's go update our numbers, shall we? So thank you to the 3 new people on YouTube, the 1 new person on Rumble, and well, the blog, that's what I'm worried about, to be honest. Because if the blog isn't supported by the end of May, it'll be switched to Ko-Fi and that number will go to 0 because Ko-Fi doesn't have a free thing. It doesn't count me as, and it doesn't count the actual owner of the account. But yeah, today I'm going to be building something different for you guys. I'm going to actually be building a supporter hall. What's a supporter hall, you might ask? A supporter hall is a building where you guys get to see how thankful I am for your support. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I gotta go here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this. So, and that. Which is my porcelain crucible, which has lava in it. Yeah. And a hopper with a ton of cobblestone. Well, we could fill that hole with some dirt. Yeah, did I count 20 there? Yes, I did. So, let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This whole area I gotta clear out for this supporters hall. Then the only people who get their names into the supporter hall are those of you who've actually chosen to financially support me. So, if you'd like to see your name on a sign in here, please do consider supporting me. It would mean a lot. I'm also going to ensure that the road is extended here. So yeah, really today is more about building this, and of course I gotta dig all this out, so too bad I don't have something big to I mean, I could design a crate contraption to quickly dig this out, but it'd be like a one-time use machine, so it wouldn't exactly be practical. So how about I'll bring you guys back when I'm done digging this out, and well, ready to start putting down the floor and the walls. Okay folks, I'm back, and well, time to get using the diamond wand to its full potential. Oh boy, I didn't want to do that. I need some XP, I guess, so... to repair it. No, not that. There we go. That's the one downside with the wand. You actually gotta aim right. If you don't aim right, well, you can get... Let's switch this to daytime, shall we? There we go. Anyways, we can quickly finish this. Still got 62 more to go, and only 2 lines. Perfect. Well, now I'm going to put the doors in, and we're just going to put the thing in. Like I said earlier, the only way to get into this hall is by becoming a knight. If you don't know how to get into this hall, it's quite simple. You have to become a knight or duke, and, well, support me on signalaice.com. Do that, I promise you, you're in. No complex mumble jumble. You're in. You can support me as low as $5 a month. That's like, all I gotta do is give up a donut and a coffee. That's all you gotta give up, a donut and a coffee. Do that, and you can get yourself a block that evolves for every new level of length that you've been with us, up to a point of 2 years, and then another block will be put on top, and it starts to evolve. And a sign which declares your name, the date when you first became a member, and how and your tier of membership. This will be true even if we have to switch to, say, something else. This is like level 4, so there we go. We gotta go knock a few out. Okay. Did not expect that, but it's really not a surprise. Building it right next to the nether portal. But it's peaceful mode, so it's not like we gotta worry about any bad guys coming out of the portal. And this is like sort of like a good bit of advice for those of you who want to build. Make sure you know what's next to your building. All I gotta do is get some polished. That's all. And that's it for this. Until I get someone who's paid for either a knight or duke membership, where it's a monthly or yearly one. As soon as I see it, the very next episode, I'll update this with you guys with your thing. That's all. That's how simple it is. It's not that complex. I've always said that I don't like stuff being complex, and this is easy. Ooh, might even have the blackstone to do the road. Nice. So I don't even have to go to my thing and do some work. Nice. There we go. And that's That's the supporters hall, folks. If you want to get in this, well, if you're watching this on YouTube, please look up the Signs, Blocks, and You, the update. Or of course you can also search for that post on Struggling Ice itself to learn how signs work and watch that video there that gives explanation. Or if you're watching this on Rumble, it's the pinned video on the channel. So take a look there, and if you want to and you choose to support the channel on StrugglingIce.com by becoming either a Knight or Duke, either like I said, either a month for just $5 a month, or a year for $50 a year, or a Duke for $150 a month or $1,500 a year. Either tier will get you in. I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to be first to get their sign and block into the supporters hall. That's all I've really got for this episode. That's all I was planned for this episode of Creative Engineering. So folks, until the next episode of Creative Engineering, take care, God bless, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!